Okay, yeah, welcome back to the channel. And I guess right now I'm here at this place called Jesus Christ is Lord Forever in Second Life. And I'm here because of the X3 virtual fishing event. Yeah, they are having that right now. Having that right now. Okay, there you go. I'm already at my seventh cast. Yeah, because I was already here and casting when I started the stream. And of course, the avatars, the other avatars are gray people. They are the grays. If you know what the grays are, they're like in science fiction, they're like the aliens from other worlds. They're called the grays because they are often depicted and described as colored gray. Okay, so there was a pretty aggressive AFK Kicker. I don't know what happened to it. It's like every 10 seconds it would ask if you are here at this place or not. But I think even the landowner of the place, maybe he also found that it was ridiculous and very annoying. And maybe either he increased the wait time or the scan time, or he turned it off because it's pretty annoying. Maybe checking every 10 minutes, 15 minutes is fine, but checking every minute is like, what are you doing? So if you are actively promoting the Lord Jesus Christ, then you should ask the question, what would Jesus Christ do? Or will Jesus Christ do this? I don't think Jesus Christ would want people who are listening to his teaching. I don't think he would annoy them. Because if Jesus Christ annoys or annoyed those who are listening to his teaching, they will all walk away and stop listening to him. And the very aggressive AFK Kicker, guess what, is pretty annoying. I don't think Jesus Christ will do anything like that. He might have an AFK Kicker, but I don't think he would set it very aggressive or very aggressively. And also, why would Jesus Christ kick AFK avatars? I don't understand it. I don't think Jesus Christ will kick or eject avatars that are AFK. Maybe something happened. Maybe the people controlling those avatars got hungry and grabbed something to eat, or maybe those people who are AFK, they went to the toilet, something like that. And also, why is the place limiting to only those with payment info on file? Jesus Christ will never do something like that. Jesus Christ would want everyone to come to him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why is this place limited? This place, a place where the name of Jesus Christ is advertised and promoted. Why is this place limited to only those avatars who have or has payment info on file? I don't think Jesus Christ would limit or restrict people from coming to him. But then again, that's just my personal opinion. But well, knowing the Jesus Christ in the Bible, I don't think Jesus Christ will reject anyone, even those people who rejected him. That is why it's really hard to become a Christian, a follower of Christ, because no one will be able to actually follow the footsteps of Christ. It's well, that I wouldn't say no one, but it's a pretty hard path to follow. That is what I'm saying. It's a pretty hard path. And that is where most Christians fail. You can still be you can still call yourself a Christian, but becoming a true follower of Christ, even I am failing to do that. It's a really hard path. With all of the shenanigans happening around the world, you must block all of that out, which is really hard. Not a lot of people can do that. They say like temptations is all everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, for those just coming in, I'm here at this location in Second Life called Jesus Christ is Lord Forever. Why am I here? I'm here because they are running an X3 virtual fishing event. That is why I'm here. And that is why everyone else is here. All these great people, great avatars that you see, they're all here because of the X3 virtual fishing event. Okay, so we have Love B6X saying hi in chat. Hi, Love B6X. How do you read B6X? I think it's read as basics. So I guess her name or the name is Love Basics, which means it's a pretty simple form of love because it's basics. It's not love intermediate and it's not love advanced. It's love basics. It's pretty simple. It's the I guess you can say the most simplest form of love. Love basics. And it is understandable if your love is basic because if you make love complicated, no one would love at all. And I guess that is true with Jesus. You know, Jesus, his love is pretty basic. It's simple, it's not complicated, it's not intermediate, it's not advanced, it's basics. Love is my real name. That is nice. That means everyone loves you. Even the people who doesn't like you, they still loves you. What else can they do? Your name is love. All they can do is love you. Even your worst enemy or enemies still love you. Anyway, yeah, for those coming in, I'm in. The game is Second Life. The place is Jesus Christ is Lord forever. And they are having an X3 multiplier virtual fishing event. So what does X3 mean? Well, it means 3 times the normal rate. If the normal rate is $1 Linden, then multiply that by 3, then you get $3 Linden. It is very basic. It's basic math. Unless, of course, your math is also complicated, but it shouldn't be complicated. It should be pretty basic. By the way, don't get me wrong. Maybe the gray avatars here, maybe they came here for Jesus himself. I don't know. They could be here for Jesus, or maybe they're here for the multiplier event. Or they just happen to drop by. I don't really know. And I'm not going to ask anyone. Again, if you're wondering where are the other avatars, well, they are right in front of me and they are all gray. Look at that. That is an avatar. If you're wondering why they are gray, it's because my complexity is set to the minimum. If I increase the complexity, they will appear. There you go. They started appearing. Why do I set the complexity to the minimum? Because to avoid lag. Each of these avatar, they're not just avatars. They have like really complicated things attached on them, like textures, mesh, scripted objects, hair, And all of those things can cause lag. And one way to eliminate lag is by turning them into grays. There you go. Now they are all grays. That means no attachments, no scripted objects, no textures, no hair. And that will greatly improve the performance of whatever Second Life viewer you're using. In my case, I'm using the Firestorm viewer, which is very popular. Yeah, it is a very popular viewer. Okay, I ran out of bait. That is not good when you are fishing. Running out of bait is a no-no. Okay, so I have here so you can see here I have like cans of small baits. So I'm going to use one. Okay, so I just loaded 100 small worms to my fishing rod. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'm still using super bait. I don't want to use super bait because that is very expensive. I'll switch to, you can see here, I'm switching to small worms. So we have like medium worms and then super worms. I'm switching to small worms. Super worms is, you use that if the multiplier is like 10x. Okay, Love Basic is asking, what is this game name? Well, it's not actually a game. It's more of a metaverse. Before Facebook tried to steal the name metaverse, there was already a metaverse then, and it's called Second Life. So yeah, there is absolutely no gameplay in this one. Second Life is, I guess you can say, a glorified 3D chat program where you have your unique avatar. You can create really amazing looking avatar. Again, the avatars you're seeing now, they look like all gray people. But again, the reason why they are gray is because I lowered the complexity. Okay, that is the reason why, and I did that to reduce lag. So, well, you can judge by my avatar over here. Let me switch. So there you go. My avatar is a weird-looking female avatar with a beard. Okay, so because in Second Life you can be whatever you want. You want to be a box, go ahead, be a box. You want to be a tree, go ahead, be a tree. You want to be a horse, no one will stop you from being a horse. In fact, if you want to be a child, which I don't like, you can be a child. Although it's creepy as hell. It is creepy as hell. Why? Why would you want to be a child in an adult game? It's beyond me. But what can I do? Linden Lab allows it. Ah, look at that. We have Peter Parker. My goodness, we have Spider-Man. I don't know which version of Spider-Man this is because they have like an entire Spider-Verse now. Back in the day, there was only one Spider-Man. Now there is an entire multiverse of Spider-Man and Spider-Pig. Maybe there's also a Spider-Tarantula, although that would be very redundant because a tarantula is already a spider. But you can do anything with your own universe, so yeah. I guess that could be a possibility. My dad's an orangutan. Okay, so yeah, you can be an orangutan if you want to be one. You can be something that is very popular in Second Life is the furries. Yeah, it is very popular. You can be a furry. You can be a frog furry. You can. Although I don't understand how can a frog be a furry? Supposedly, based on the name alone, you must have fur. But if you're a frog, how can you be a furry? But then again, it's Second Life. You can be whatever you want. I don't know what's happening in chat, but I think YouTube is removing inappropriate chat. I don't know why being an orangutan is inappropriate. That is not me, by the way. I don't delete chat messages. Okay? I don't. Hey, it's Second Life. You can be anything you want to be in Second Life. You can be Jesus Christ if you want to be Jesus Christ. No one will stop you. If space-time is quantized at the Planck scale, does motion become fundamentally discrete rather than continuous? Suppose Isaac Newton was sitting under the apple tree inside an accelerating rocket. Does the apple fall because of gravity, acceleration, or pure dramatic timing? I wouldn't know. Although in Second Life, physics is like whatever the developers want it to be. You can fly in Second Life if you want to. But unfortunately, in this land, flying is disabled. No one is allowed to fly anywhere. But in other places, you are free to fly. It all depends on the owner of the land, I guess. If the owner allows flying, then everyone can fly. If not, then, well, everyone stays on the ground. And remember, when you are fishing, you don't never ever forget to cast. Okay? Because if you forgot to cast, then what's the point of fishing? Okay, so right now, let me see here. It says there I have 46 Linden dollars. Oh my goodness, I'm becoming rich. I'll be able to buy Linden Lab itself with 46 Linden dollars. Not really. I think Spider-Man, Peter Parker here, mentioned something about 1-3 something universe. Yeah, there's a lot of universe. I don't follow all the universes. I feel like there should only be one universe. Because if you have a lot of universe or universes, it kind of makes everything confusing and redundant. And then a ghost just walked past the room because there was silence. As they say, if everything suddenly became silent, yeah, spirits are wandering around. And in this case, the spirits are the gray people. Also, by lowering the complexity, I don't get to see naked avatars because the thing with Second Life is this. The way it loads things, it first load the default avatar. And the default avatar or the system avatar looks crap, looks like crap. It is total crap, the system avatar. And then it loads the skin of the avatar. Now, that's where the problem comes in. Yeah, you will see naked avatars. And then the mesh is loaded. Okay. The reason why the mesh or mesh objects are loaded a little bit later is because they're more complex objects. They have like, depending on the number of triangles or complexity, it'll take a while for the mesh object to load. And then after that, the clothes, which are also made of mesh. And of course, the hair. And then the textures. Oh my goodness, we now have like 4K textures in Second Life. I don't know why, but it's here. It's here in Second Life. Linden Lab thought that it will improve performance by introducing 4 freaking K textures. It did not. Oh, there you go. There's the anti-AFK. This is the anti-AFK system. So basically, the anti-AFK system will ask you if you are here. And then you are given like 10 seconds. This one gives you 10 seconds. And if you did not, if you don't click on the I am here button, the AFK Kicker will kick you out of the place. It's a simple device that prevents people from going AFK, which is very common in Second Life. You'll see a lot of people just, oh my goodness, the thing is being aggressive this time. Look at that. That was it asked me again in just a span of a few seconds. It is a pretty aggressive anti-AFK or AFK Kicker. It's not an anti-AFK Kicker. It's just an AFK Kicker. And of course, when you are fishing, you don't really do anything. You just stand there, doing nothing. Ah, come on. Oh. There it is again. I guess Jesus doesn't want me on this land because, it keeps asking me if I am there. Which I'm clearly is. I am right there standing. Okay, so we have Arena Bot in Trovo and cast a spell and sub to get this game. Oh my goodness, why is Trovo doing this? So by the way, I'm streaming in YouTube, in Kick, and in Trovo, and Rumble as well. Okay, I keep forgetting that I'm streaming in Rumble. In fact, I'm using Rumble Studio to multi-stream. If you are a live streamer and you're paying to live stream, why? Just create a Rumble account and use their Rumble Studio. It's freaking free. You can live stream to 100 platforms if you want, and more. And that is for free. I believe the popular one is Restream, and although you get a free account in Restream, but that is only limited to 2 platforms. So you can have YouTube and Kick, that's it, or any combination of the multiple platforms that they, I guess, support. And if you want to extend that, you'll have to pay money. But with Rumble, it's totally freaking free. Again, the AFK Kicker is pretty aggressive. I don't know why it's pretty aggressive. Oh, look at that. A lot of people got kicked. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ is trolling. Well, it's not Jesus Christ who is trolling. The one who is trolling is, the person, the individual who owns this land. So if you notice, a lot of gray people, in fact, all the gray people disappeared because of the AFK Kicker. They all got ejected. Again, we all go back to the question, what would Jesus Christ do? And believe me, Jesus Christ will not kick people out of where he is. That is not a Jesus Christ thing. So this place may be using the name of Jesus Christ, but they are obviously not. They're not for Jesus Christ. Well, it's understandable because a lot of people like to use the name of Jesus Christ to make money, gain influence, and be popular and famous, I guess. Again, this is not a Jesus Christ thing to do. Why would you do something like this? Why would you kick people out? This is just insane, my goodness. This is insane. This is something the devil will do. Bring in all the people, let them settle in, have them relax, and then, boom, kick them all out. Yeah, that is something the devil will do. It's not something Jesus Christ would do. Fortunately, I'm not actually AFK. I'm in front of my computer and I'm actively I'm actively clicking the button. Too bad for those who were kicked out of the place. We have Love Basics again. I apologize for mispronouncing the name. What kind of video do you make? Well, I don't actually make videos. What I do is I just live stream my avatar, earning Linden dollars in Second Life. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Just my avatar. Sometimes my avatar is I do have like 2 avatars I use. So anyway, you'll find my avatar, or I'm live streaming my avatar just earning Linden dollars in Second Life. Because what else is there to do in Second Life? Well, sometimes I would live stream my avatar building things. And sometimes, if there is I'm thinking of covering Second Life Wrestling once again, or maybe cover Second Life Jousting like what I was doing way before this. The problem with those events is that they take very, very long. A Second Life Wrestling event would take like 1 hour to 2 hours. And it's the same with Second Life Jousting. There's a lot of events that happens in Second Life, not just standing around and looking weird. There is a role play in Second Life. If you are into GTA role play, well, there is also Second Life role play. Although I'm not into role playing, I don't like typing a lot of words, and I don't like describing what I'm doing. So the way roleplay works in Second Life is this. You will type in your action like, I'm here, sitting in this chair, looking at someone else. And then I said, hello there, buddy. You'll have to type that in in chat. You'll have to describe what you're doing, and then say your line. I believe that is just too much work. But then again, there's a lot of people in Second Life who are into that kind of thing. They love doing role play. But me, I just, I log in, check whether there is a multiplier event in the many fishing games or other Linden dollar earning games. And if there is a multiplier event, I go to the multiplier event. I usually don't waste my time doing normal rated events because, well, I wouldn't say it's a total waste of time. You'll still get Linden dollars, but I tend to focus on doing multiplier events because they pay more. You get more Linden dollars. And I keep saying Linden dollars. For those who don't know, Linden dollars is the currency or the money used in Second Life. And I forgot to cast again. Oh my goodness, the AFK Kicker is very, very aggressive. Again, the kind of videos I make, I don't make videos, I just do live streams. Yeah, I guess that answered the question in a runabout way, I guess. A runabout way. See that? That is the anti-kicker or the AFK kicker. So there's a button there saying, I am here. If you don't click that button in 10 or 20 seconds, the avatar will be ejected from the LAN. That's why it's called an AFK kicker. It's pretty annoying. A lot of avatars don't like it. But here we are. There it is again. I am here. Okay, so I'm going to look around. See? It's only me right now. There's only me and another one just spawned in. They got kicked and then they spawned in again. Yeah. They keep disappearing because of the AFK kicker. Okay, I believe the event is over. Okay. Yeah. If the event is over, then there is no point. There is no point to be here, I guess. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, let's open. So this is a web browser within Second Life. So you can open a web browser in Second Life. There you go. It's DuckDuckGo. I'm opening the virtual fishing LAN buoys or lands with buoys page, and let's see. Okay, there is an extra event here in the Notorious Kingdom, but I can't get there. Let's try going here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going back home. Okay, that's the best thing I could do right now. Go back home. And this, by the way, is my home in Second Life. It is a building floating on air. Again, you can do whatever you want. As long as you follow, the community guidelines. Okay? As long as you follow the rules, as long as you follow the guidelines, you could do basically whatever you want. And that is why my home is a building in the air. Literally, look at that. It's floating on air. There's nothing under my building. Why build on the ground when you can build in the air? And of course, inside my place, there is well, it will take you underwater once you're inside, and there's a stairs, going up. And then there's also a beach scene inside. Yeah. Okay, so okay, Love Basics is saying bye, I have to go. Anyway, thank you for checking in and staying. I know I'm pretty boring, but still, thank you for checking out the stream. With that said, because there is no more multiplier events that I could go, I can't go to the naked fishing event. Nah. Okay, that's one way of losing your account in YouTube. Not going there, unfortunately. The other place is full, so I can't go there. So I guess that's it for this one as well. Anyway, once there is a multiplier event that I can enter, I'll come back and yeah, do a live stream again. Thank you for watching. Love Basics, Peter Parker, and everyone who just who came by and checked out the stream. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.